Goodness. I did, in fact, burn the hell out of myself. That. Getting everything sorted. Get that on. Wish I had more screens again. Oh, I'm a tired man. Okay. Leaping back in. Where were we left off? Right. That was fast, Red. Whoa. No kidding, first. Oh. Oh, 80 whole seconds. Yeah, you know, that's a fair point. I am so burnt today. Working outside without a hat on was a foolish move on my part. Where did I leave off? Boiler. Facing the boiler room. Oh. And I don't have a blessing right now. What was the blessing I got for 3 coins? High roller. I have a sneaking suspicion. Oh, really? That I did not know. I mean, it makes sense. Whoop, the Twitch notification does seem to be pretty slow in my experience. Sometimes I don't get them until someone's been live for a while. None of these I really want. I'll take that one. That might come in later. Oh, that does make sense. I know I've had streams where technical issues had it like in and out, you know. Oh, I've definitely had accidental starts, for sure. I actually put a thing on my OBS so that if I hit start stream, I have to confirm, did you really mean to click that? And then I have to hit yes. My house is missing. Oh, no, no. No, no, that's normal. That's normal. That's normal. I think. I think that's normal. Or have I managed to forget how the game works already over overnight? Um let's just use that up immediately. Why not? Oh, because I can redraw. Right. Uh Better to gain gems, I think, this early in the game. In the day. The blue box is true. One of the other 2 boxes is false. That could be true. You will open this box and find it empty. Oh. If the blue box is true. Workshop has almost always got something nice in it. Oh, today's no exception. Don't have much going on yet. I don't know why Discord has the little the dancing message notification when there's no actual message hidden in there. I feel like it's very misleading. This might be a good option. I don't need I'll take it. I need to get some decent experiments here. Start pulling boxes out of the tunnel, or that's one's really interesting me. Ow. Okay. This lose 10 steps and remove a crate. I could just spam it right now and get 6 crates out. Because it takes me a bit to draft rooms in 40 seconds, apparently. Unless I just spam click my way through. This one lets me plan. Gonna check. Staff services, any announcements today? A new one. I can confirm it this morning as I was driving up to the estate to reset the house. So she does the resetting overnight. I did see the satellite was up, so it appears the young master does in fact have mastery of the house. I'm gonna guess that means he's likely already reached room 46 then. I knew he would pull it off. I just knew it, and they were right to believe in me. Kimberly, I can't confirm with any certainty that he's reached room 46 yet, but from the activity I can see on the network, I'd be very surprised if he hasn't. So congratulations are in order for me as well, Simon. I too knew you would pull it. They know I'm watching. How did that work? Does new emails come in? It kind of implied that they would, but I'm not seeing any yet. Ah, yeah, it happens even right here. Dropping a solarium in. That's okay. It gives me advantages. None of these are good. Hallway works. Would be blocked off on the right? Yes. Would lead to the foundation, yes. Do I have a shovel? No. That's not ideal. Already? I'm trying to keep a mental map. Right in front of me is the entrance hall, but also a closet, so I'm creating a dead end. That's fine. Inkwell. In betweens. Take the dining room. What I should be doing right now is actually drawing a map of the house. I'm going to sacrifice some steps to see where I'm at right now. So it's bottom rank is parlor to spare bedroom to entrance hall to den. Currently leading nowhere. Entrance hall to closet. Parlor to workshop. Chapel. Solarium. West. Wing hall to hallway. To foundation. Down to observatory. To dining, which is where I am right now. Okay. I still have an exit out of the foundation, so if I take the nook, that's fine. Library's fine. Now, I just got 3. I think I haven't read 4 yet. Library. This is a good opportunity. I'm going to assume I'm coming in this door because I'm not going to look at my map right now, which will give me access back to the den. Yes. Yep, den through there. Open this one. Oh, it's a lot going on. Okay. Which gives me this door, which will become a dead end. This is now thrown. What mysteries are we solving today? I somewhat foolishly took on the experiment that that eliminates 10 steps every time you open the map, but takes a crate out of the entrance tunnel. And so now I'm mapping this run on paper while trying to also chase down. I just did the throne room. I'm thinking it says something on the. I'm not going to open the directory right now, but it says something about reclaiming the throne or something with a picture of a throne, picture of a crown. So I want to try to bring the crown back to the throne room. I feel like that might be the intent. Okay. Might. Unless I luck out and that's a banana in there, it's just a net zero of steps, but the billiard room is useful for a rare key, usually. Not always a rare key, but sometimes you get something good in here. If I remember correctly, it's 1 plus 3 is 4 squared is 16. Yes. I'm thinking 3 squared, which is 9. Subtract 5 is 4, divided by 2 is 2. One squared is 1. Times 18 divided by 9 is 2. Secret garden key. This might be the blue shoe Prue through. This might be a good. This has the potential to be a really good run, actually. Billiard. I'm tempted to lock my steps, but I feel like that defeats the intent of the handicap I gave myself. I could, in fact, glue my steps. I have the power to do so. Glue my shoe, as it were. Ah! The Craggle! Where's my route? Den, through Throne Library, back through this way. Dining, yes. Dining, if I take dining, I still have an exit off the west wing. That'll link me back to the foundation. This will block off the foundation, but this is free steps. I think I take it. Oh, jeez. It's a security door, that's right. I totally forgot. Like, nothing moves in this house. What just made that noise? The only thing that moves around here is me. So far. If there's some sort of epic jump scare down the line, I will be very surprised. I'm on rank 4. The dining room is way back there. I could go back there and stock up on steps, but there's not much point. West Wing Hall. This is the best use of doors. What was the deal? This is not available yet. Blue tents. I need 8 trophies. I wonder what it does. The shirt, as best I could tell, did not do anything. This is useful. These presumably are useful. These were both useful in their own way. Let me think. It came from the hallway. I'm facing this way. No, that's not right. Hold on. facing this way. Okay. This way's forward, this way's this way. Okay. Secret garden. Do do do. Do 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 do. Interesting. There's already a door there. That's also interesting. I forget which directions have levers behind them, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn. So east and presumably east and west, because it points to the two sides of the room. I can go tappy. That right there gives me the information I need to do that sigil. I have a picture of it somewhere. Sigil. Apple. I could use way more fruit, honestly. It'd be very helpful for me. Okay, so secret garden. Then if I keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm on rank 6 right now. Yeah. If I can get into, if I can keep a route going this way, that takes me to rank 7. I could force it with the tunnel. Tempted, actually. The fact an apple spawns here in the garden tells me you ain't got a conf. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Yo, Justice. Welcome. A conference room. Yeah, I don't have a conference room currently. I'm considering right now if I want to force my way all the way through in the least amount of steps possible with the tunnel, or risk a roundabout route. I'm curious. I am curious what happens if you dead end a tunnel into a wall, like into the end wall of the house. But I have the throne room and I have access to getting my hands on the throne right now, so I don't want to chance it. Can't. Because we must pet them. Oh, right. Spine pine, yeah. Right, got it. Got it, good. Okay. Rank 7. Oh, I opened my... Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. I didn't even think. That was pure muscle memory. Oh, that was bad. If I get back to the dining room, I can get food, though. Okay, conservatory is good. I take it. This is already a standard room. Yeah. I'd rather this be a little more rare, honestly, because if the player has sufficient notes, they can figure out the grid position from the pair of picks. Oh, that's actually something I never considered. Yeah, no. This works. This works. This works. Okay, so I'm hooking back around. Gallery gives me direct access to the entrance. Gallery 246. That's actually a genius move that I don't know why I never considered. Oh, hello. Hey, that's me. How did I not realize that? And there's one that's... Can't eat that apple. Oh, my back. Oop. Which I'm still looking for a vault key and behind the last door of 8. First time you draw a red room, you may remove it from the draft. Cool beans. Okay. It is funny, like, I recall reading... Oh, right, this one. 8 realms in 8 months. Oh, I have a map of this. I have... No, I didn't write it down. It's in my... I'm sure I have it. I had somewhere there was something. Yeah, it was in the schoolroom. Hold on. It's a good thing this map doesn't count as a map. Yeah, because each of these kids in the schoolroom got it somewhat right, sort of thing. Wait, there's numbers. 8 realms in 8 months, but I don't know what the numbers are referencing. I know what cities are which on the map, but not what the numbers mean. Bonjour, Madame Pants. You actually missed Zal the other day. She wasn't in the theater for long. Yeah, she just popped in and sent like 3 messages. Just like very quick in and out. That's what what do the numbers mean? 8 realms in 8 months. Hold on a sec. Maybe this is related to the schoolrooms. That's something I haven't actually been through all of the grades yet. I've only made it up to like grade 6, and I assume it goes all the way to grade 12 or something. Like, I imagine, right? This might be related to an exam. 8 realms in 8 months. I need to make a note of that. Leads to chase. 8 realms in 8 months. Map in 46. Because I know which ones, I know some of, like, I know referencing the map of Orindia from the classroom. Over here is Araja. Orinda Ares is up here. Arch Ares is up here. Nuance is here. And I have all of this zone. I think there was 2 maps in that classroom. Yes. And Moraven is over this side. This is Korarika, Vera, Morajai, the Great Tress. But what do the numbers mean? What do the numbers mean, Mason? Mason, damn it. I could... Wait, train station stops maybe. Royal Station. What's number 1? Let me look. Oris Train Hall. 2... Is there a stop 2? East Depot. Yeah, it's already no good. This will have to be something I return to. I guess. I kind of forgot that was there, in all honesty. This was an accurate clock. Those 2 over there are 1:30 clocks. This is all the realms. Wait. That might not be... might that be the order? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could it be the order? Just right here in the room? Some stuff has been like that. Then I have to, what's the word, cross-reference back to figure out. Wait. This must be 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. It's referring to the keys, but it's numbering. Maybe that's the numbers that this is. And this, I think, is the same progression. I've been in this room before. I've seen this map on the wall. I forgot it was here. I've been in this room, I guess, twice would be the way to word it. Because I came in here once, then roll the first credits. I assume there's more credits. And I came in... Oop, almost lost my chicken. And I came in here again once and picked up the crown. And I want to take the crown back to the throne room, which is really far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I am going to do that because, like hell, am I letting RNG get the best of me? You're trying to do the online registry form. You have a person verify the ID, but you live alone. Do you need like a, what do you call it? Not a notary, might not be the word. Yeah, I just opened map again, but I have thrown my honor out the window here because I'm not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to test the throne theory And because I'm cheating a little bit right now, when I get there, we'll see what happens. If nothing happens, I'm going to kill the run because I've cheated it. Where am I headed? All the way down, all the way over. Oh, hey, there was an apple there. That would have actually probably been enough for me to get back. Yeah, I have the crown. Room directory. Found floor plans. Throne. Reclaim the crown. I brought the crown. Nothing is taking place. Another apple. Ugh. My goofiness. My goofiness is killing me. I feel like I'm onto something, unless I need the red crown. Because the picture in the directory, see, I thought it could be the blue one or it could be the red one, and the picture on the map is the red crown, and it's over the red carpet. So maybe it's the red crown I need to bring in here. Need to cook more on this. So I'm on a path then. I'm on a path. I got lucky with that run. I got enough info. These aren't the kind of candles that you light. Looks like, anyway. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But they don't look like... They're not the ruby style. I'm missing something, aren't I? I'm either missing a piece of information or something. I can't seem to sit on the throne. I do have the throne, the crown, yes. Sapphires. Is that relevant? Yo, Loyal Fitness in the chat. Unfortunately, I'm not wearing the gear today. These ones are lit. Maybe I do need to light them. What blessings have I tried? Oh. Oh, is there... I think so far I've only found the blessing of the dancer and the blessing of the high roller. So there might be relevant blessings to this. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm not gonna spam that until it stops blinking. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and scoot over here so I can scroll down a little bit. But I'm going to keep to my word. I'm going to end this one. Going to call it a day because I said I would. And I gotta unlock the steps so it doesn't skew tomorrow's run. The whole goal of that one was to test a theory, and that theory was shown to be not correct. So I need to hunt for more blessings. That's my goal right now. Not my goal, that's one of my many goals. I need to do a blessing hunt. I need to draft myself a shrine. Yeah, I used what do you call it? I forgot my money. I used what do you call it? The built-in Twitch thingamajiggy. I forget the name of to make the emotes have animation. I I I did actually put my own hands and sweat and effort into taking them and finishing them and doing all that stuff. I want shrine. This one. So I'm okay. What I'm seeing is coins 1 and 2 gave me dancer. So I'm going to assume that 3 and 4 would probably give me high roller. So I'm going to jump right to 5 coins. New one. Gardener. Add 8 courtyards to the draft pool. Holy free holies, that's a lot of. I'm not going to open that. I don't need to curse myself right now. Could that be part of it? The story about Blackbridge, the rich guy had the effigy with him. He wasn't a king, but the effigy is relevant. It's relevant to this house, presumably, because the story is about this area. Maybe that is relevant. I have to curse myself at some point to make the run more difficult. Oh, I wanted to go look at the tunnel and see how many boxes it removed. Oh, well. Ooh, another lab. Sweet. Move this over here. Trash wall digging is a potential good one. So long as what rooms got added? Conservatories? I need a shovel though to make it worthwhile. Like the map one, the map one is so easy to just spam it. Just spam it. The day just started. I can just start a new one. Call me crazy. Call me a madman. That's fine. Pitiful bungalow. That's not very nice. Plus, it burns up 1 day of shrine blessing, and then I can get back. I don't really care about the shrine blessing. I want the next one. So we're gonna jump again to 7 coins, but I have to burn this blessing out. I am a little bit crazy. I'm just a hint of crazy in a, well, some kind of package anyway. I also find it very funny that for some reason Discord decided, not Discord, for some reason Twitch decided to censor that. Today you're not going to show me a shovel? If I picked up a shovel right away and then got the blessing, not the blessing, got the experiment that said dig trash, I would take the shovel. Because I think the potential would be there for more. I want to go look at the tunnel. Apparently, it censored you crazy for some reason. The board's on the floor now. Oh, there's so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. On my end, it covered it up for some reason. Oh, you know what? That's apparently it's because my what color is your prince? As far as I know, my prince is blue. However, I can also I can also draft all sorts of different prints. It's not censoring it. I misunderstood what was going on. Apparently, I have some sort of like sensitive language filter on my phone Twitch chat. Yeah, the black prints are rare and somewhat unexpected. That's a standard room. That's a surprise. Ballroom, I don't care. Greenhouse, I'd like to. You're a standard room. For how rarely you pop up, you should be commonplace. Oh no, I didn't pick a shovel. I did. This is still early? My lord. Here I thought I was getting somewhere. Take the workshop off this one. Just tossing out our favorite colors, that's all. Interesting. I've opened 6 of the sanctum doors. I have not opened 7 and 8. I know where the key is for 7. It is in a vault, but I don't know where the key is for the vault. Oh, that is funny. And I know that the 8th one is behind the 8th door. I don't know. I opened them in sequential order from left to right, so whichever the last 2 are. I probably have enough context clues to solve at least 2 of the sigils and probably all of them. But I have to collate and actually put stuff together to figure that out. That's a free room, so I'm not going to bother with it right now. I sometimes forget to draft a cross in here. Hello, Dawn. Good to see you pop up. I'm smart. I have my moments, I suppose. I have had my occasional moments, I will acknowledge. Big Chapel. Oh no, I have a book in the library I borrowed. Crud. Oh well, not a big deal. Some people are not so well suited, but you're doing great. Oh, I appreciate that. I also have had I've had a very helpful chat. I also have to say. Um, I'm curious enough. I keep coming back. I keep coming back for more punishment, so I must be some kind of curious. The gems are in the blue box. The gems are in the only true box. Only one statement is true. Oh boy. Yeah, I appreciate that. I know that Tay had some remarkable leaps. I don't think I would have figured out the castle cipher. I call it the cipher. We learned eventually it was not actually a cipher, but I don't think I would have figured that out without her leaps of logic. Without their leaps of logic. If that's true, that might be a lie. If that's true, the gems are in the blue box. Then that would have to be a lie. These logic puzzles confound me, though, more than I'd like. Like I know when I'm going to get it wrong, but I still struggle to get it right. I forget the Monty Hall problem. That's the word. That's the name. Um, is everyone familiar with the Monty Hall problem? Or do well? No, I'm. You're my captive audience. I'll just talk about stuff. Um, ooh, I don't want to do that. Take the spare bedroom. A lot of puzzles in the game. You just want to look at it the right way, the right frame of mind. Yeah, well, and I think you said as well. I think it might have been yesterday. Sometimes you have a solution in, like, you know what you know where to find the information, but you don't have it. Other times you have the information but nowhere to use it. And let's make a deal. I believe is the one I'm thinking of, where it's like you have three doors, right? Yes. If you pick a door, yeah, I saw that. I also saw the Veritasium video about the subject, and it was quite the read, or quite the watch, rather. Like, I understand. Like, if you were to take it and extrapolate it out and say, okay, if you have 100 doors and there's only something behind one of them, and you pick one at random, and then the host goes, okay, we're going to now eliminate 97 of those doors that have nothing behind them, leaving only the door you picked and two more, and one of those three has a prize. Then I can see the odds of me picking the right one the first time, very, very poor. I probably picked a bad one. So if I switch my answer now, it's in my best interest. That I get. But when you bring the numbers so much down, to where it's like you have three, or no, sorry, I did it wrong. If there's 100 doors, if there's 100 doors in the room, and there's a prize behind one of them, and you pick one at random, and they say, okay, now before you finalize that answer, we're going to eliminate 98 doors, leaving behind only the door you chose and one other door. Behind one of those doors is a prize. Do you want to change your answer? Then yeah, that makes total sense. Because the odds that I picked right the first time was 1 in 100. Very, very bad odds. So likely the I did not pick the right the first time, and the prize is behind the second door, the one that's left behind. But when you only start with 3, the odds, it doesn't seem as it feels different. Ah. 2 coins and a sleeping mask? I missed the mask? And so, like, I get the logic is sound, but at the same time, when you bring it all the way down to you start with only 3 doors, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Staff services, remote terminal access, staff services first. We got a new one. Oh, it's Christmas yesterday. Merry Christmas, Simon, or as your latest ship used to call your mother, Merry Christmas. We wanted to let you know we've left some presents for you in the boudoir today. Hopefully next year we could celebrate this day together. I missed that day because I burned through it. If you want to try to communicate with Simon, is it better to post here or send him emails? Did somebody send me an email? I don't see a current email. I'm curious. Can I I could activate another. I'm gonna connect to the lab and set up an experiment. I'm not gonna burn steps this time, no matter how enticing it might be. We're taking remove crate because I really, really like that one. It feels like I'm making progress with that one. Um, it's unlikely I'm gonna find the other 2 terminals, but I might be able to enter multiple 9th rooms. How many crates have I done so far? 10, 16, 20-ish? Because there was the one run where I just spam clicked it. There was a second run where I just spam clicked it and until the run was dead. And then there was a previous one where it only triggered a couple times. Oh, all right. I think it's the most likely trigger is entering rooms in the 9th rank today. Experiment, set up research logs. Remove crate 2, 10, and 6. So 18. That's fine. That pretty much trivializes the dark room problem because that door's already in access to another area. Be lovely to rotate. It got. Oh, there we go. So 18 total. Five squared is 25. Is 25, yeah. Subtract 5 is 20. 11. Not quite sure how this one works. Would it be 8 squared first? 11. No, can't be. 11 subtract 8 is 3. Squared is 9. 18 subtract 16 is 2. Squared is 4. Oh, beautiful. My apologies. I'm actually better off to go back to the security room and turn the instance of security doors way up to max now that I have that. But I don't want to burn the steps up right now. Give me something good. Yep. I'm also curious about the bathroom in the sense that, like, every other red room has a negative consequence, and the bathroom just kind of exists. And that seems strange to me. I don't I don't quite get that part. I feel like there's something missing. I'm wondering if you eliminate the negative with either the shelter or the arm, the shield, if the bathroom becomes something. That makes sense. I saw something shiny over there for a second. Very good. I'm tempted to burn up the lavatory, but this is good to get rid of too. Gymnasium off, dark room on, garage on. Cabinet. I have not seen a cabinet that I can recall. I feel like that. I'm writing it down. Utility room, cabinet breaker, missing. I don't know if it's anything I can pursue, but I find it an interesting tidbit of information. I have a shovel, so that could actually be helpful for me. We pet the pup. As always, we can never not pet the pups. Study gives me a queen room. I can just backtrack. There was nothing in here, I think, aside from a gem. Right, that was where we got the red print for the closed exhibit. Which I need to figure out how to gain access to the thing that I'm forgetting the name of right now. I learned this, turning the lights off means I don't get hit with... Why did that happen? Ooh, not great. None of those are helpful. Are you kidding me, pool? Come on. Oh, furnace, but I have no boiler room. Humbug. Okay. Hold on. I just noticed this handle back here. It pops out of existence when I back up against this wall. Hold on. Ballroom wall handle. Is this something I need to access from the other side of this wall? Like with a dead end door like I did for the foundation? Perhaps? Is there one over here too? No. That's 100% some kind of crank. But I can't interact with it. Oh! Is that the foundation mechanism just glitching through the wall because of the texture? It might be. It might be. It might be foundation clipping through the wall. It is an odd thing to just I never saw it there. And you'd think if I looked at this a couple of times I would have noticed that. So it might just be it's just the way that it's sitting because it's like it looks like it's pushing the curtain out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Never seen that before, so cannot pick this door's lock. Glitching through the window. Red herrings. Oh, the library is giving me a perk. That's why. Yeah, no. I understand. So glad I have a key. Card. Boop, 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 boop. I want to get to the high. Have y'all seen the Scooby Doo when they're kids? Like the series, I forget what it's called. A pup named Scooby Doo. That's it. Uh, that one of the lead characters is like is named Red Herring, like Red, and like Fred always just believes that he's the bad guy every single time. Yeah, the bully Red Herring. Yes, exactly the guy. Woof woof woof. Bork, bork, bark. Ooh, a treasure map. Where's this one? Rank 6. The pool. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One over. There you are. The boiler room. Okay. Arf, arf, arf. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. I want to try to get the furnace off of this, but I said I was going to check out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should also be a... well, oh, here we go. I think I might have seen something. I'm digging for a while, actually. Oh, nice. That's so many coins. I'm seeing a red box that looks an awful lot like the one beside the red door. This'll kill the power, but I think my furnace obsession might have been... I'll see if I can... Before I do that, I'm going to see if I can draft, just by chance, if I can draft the furnace off of here. No. But do the pipes go through the archives? They do not go through the ceiling of the conference room. I don't remember if they go through the ceiling of the archives. Ooh. Archives they do? I think the archives is less painful than the weight room. See if I can't get a furnace off of this side. If it goes behind archived, I need to be able to see it. So Dovecote is this one. Okay, now is my opportunity. I need to send the power out through this door. Furnace about to get spicy. I did something. We got... That can't be it. I assume the green dots show rarity. It's like little hints as to what might be behind, because like there's the rarity is the green dots. Like if you have an item in the coat check and it comes up archived, you'll have the coat check claim tag in front of archive. We know Dovecote was one of them because we heard doves, different little tells, but some of them have no tell. That I'm okay. You know what? You know what? This is good though. We now know. This pen that powering the furnace produces a key. It has nothing to do with the room. But we also know that if I scoot my boot back downstairs, there's that red box that I saw when I was hunting for treasure. Right there. So, I think there's no outward indication of what that did. But the light's on. So we are going to abandon the 9th rank. Yeah, we're going to abandon the 9th rank, and we're going to go straight for the foundation. I got to go around for that. That's okay. Going to the foundation gives me access to the red door. Courtyard, boudoir. Pool ball gym. Billiard foundation. Oh, my old man back. Killing me. Man, I was off that thing before it even stopped moving. Okay. The light is on. It's gotta be. Whoop. Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. Oop. Oop. Oh, the light's on. It's blanking. We got it. We got it. I'm going to assume that because this is under the house, it stays open, and I don't need to do that every time. Oh, that's the tunnel. I was like, that's a really big power cable. Holy, no, that's the tunnel. Okay. Man, they just thought all this through. Again, okay. I've said this before. I'm saying it again. This shit bugs me because technically I had to go through all that shit to gain access to this. It's just open to the outside. You could stand back there with a pair of binoculars and go, "Oh, what's that futuristic monolith over there inside that mountain?" You know what I mean? Like, there's no forethought. Hang some fabric up. Put some curtains. God. Okay. I remember there's a way to raise it. Okay. Okay. I certainly hope that I don't burn through steps going up and down figuring this out, though. Like, they never heard of privacy in this place. Swear to God. Okay, hold. Okay. That connects to there. This connects to here. I need to rotate this. To gain access to this one. Well, because I'm really freaking serious about what I'm talking about at any given time. Okay, that gives me access to here. I can run back all the way, I think. Yes, okay. Gives me access to this one. I can't remember, I think that one might be the one that raises. Well, no, like there's another game I have played, and I think y'all would like it. That okay, there's I don't think there's anything there. Hold on. Maybe I just didn't know what I was looking at before. The elevator, the basement, the concealed entrance. We figured that out. 3 goes to the cliffside. We know that. 4 is the mine cart. Yeah, we know about that. 6 is the tomb entrance. Yeah. 7 is the torch chamber. Yep. 8 is the rotating gear. This goes to north lever. Excavation tunnel. Do I know about this? I think I do. Because the torch chamber gave I went down it and it gave me access to the cliffside. So I know about that already. Okay. So this isn't what I'm looking for. I'm cooking. Oh, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like Song of the Sea or something like that. And you play a woman who is trying to find her husband, and it's like it's a very eldritch horror kind of game. And you have to go through, it's a very puzzle heavy game, right? It's a very, very complicated play. And you go through an insane amount of puzzles and thinking and lateral consideration. Yes, that's right. That's what it was. It's a ridiculous amount of thought that goes into this. And, which is the door I came in up there? Man, that's annoying. Okay. I have no idea which one it was. This is the lifter. Well, how the shit? But you go through this ridiculous amount of solving. Um, oh, I think I have an idea. Okay, hold on. Hold on. That one linking to that one would allow me to rotate it. Hold on. Let me try. And you go and you find your way through like this. No, one too far. I went one too far. That would have pushed it back to there. That would have been pointless. That would be pointless. Hold on. And you get in there and it's like, but the walls collapsed. And when you get in there, the walls collapsed and you find a letter from these people who rappelled down the side of the cliff to get in the broken wall to gain access to the inner sanctum. They didn't have to solve a damn thing. They just walked up, rappelled down, got there. No puzzle solving, no nothing, because these people, whoever built it, didn't think to put a solid wall there. And our character didn't think to try the same method. Yeah, so we have to turn it in such a way. Well, hold on. That one doesn't link. Hold on. That one doesn't link up either. So how do you do this? How do you do this? That's the lifty one right there. I don't think I'm fast enough to run onto it. I gotta access. There's only one leg down there. Do they move at the same rate? Yeah, they're fixed. Oh, there's two legs. There is two legs. I couldn't see it. Okay, so this one is tied to this one. So I need to get this leg over there. In a way that I can access it. So let me think. 1, 2. So if that was over there, 1, 2, I'd be coming in there. Okay, I think I see what I need to do. Okay, that should link those two now. Nope, one more. One over. One over. Okay. Now let me think. So now when I go there, I come in there? I don't remember. They just look like solid walls to me. I'm not sure which one's the door. Let me think. I gotta get this turned so that I can go out while it's up. That should give me access to the tunnel. And we'll see if that's what I want. I appreciate that I'm a young man who can just absolutely sprint everywhere. No. I need one more turn. Two more turns. If I turn it enough that I can get this over here, then that'll put that leg over there, which is useless to me. If I ended it here, I'd link here. I need access to the second floor. But I can rotate this from there. So I have to turn it one more notch. One more notch. More Jai box. After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action, but I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here. And as an engineer, I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. So that's the safe house. On the bright side, now that our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. I suspect that by this time next month, the steam-powered hoists at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. This is when we're supposed to figure out about the safe house? But they just told us. Not told us, but like I could see it. First time I went across, I could see the tunnel down there. It's funny how much money stops being a problem. to what extent money stops being a problem in this game. Like, you start out so limited. That one. Okay. 1, 2 notches, 3 notches. Oh, hold on, I have to turn 1, 2. Yeah. Whoop. I think I saw a locked gate. Usually, the locks on things are dates. Usually, there's a clue to figuring that out, but not always. Not guaranteed that'll always be the case. Oh boy. 3 letters and a number. Well, not necessarily. It's a date. That's a safe room. What's a relevant date to this area? It wouldn't just be a. No, hold on. If we count small gates, 8 dates open 8 safes. If we count small gates. Oh boy. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. There's only 1 month with 3 letters. What am I looking at? Well, the first thing I was thinking was like March, MAR, but then May was the obvious, and there was only 1 number on the dial, so May 8. Because it has to be a month and a number, otherwise it isn't a date. And what the hell is this? Ruins of something, but what is this? It could have been. But I saw May right away, so I went with that. I knew what we were looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire, but it wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realized what ruins we were exhuming. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in, a dark-trimmed floor plan of ill-fated Orindia. We had found an authentic black print. The sooner we seal this site back up, the better for us all. So hold on. That feels relevant. Orindia is black. That's what I'm gathering, or potentially. If Castle Orindia is the source of black prints, then it. I'm just gonna make a note here. Castle Orindia. Source of Black Prince. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add treasure trove to your drafting pool? Yes, I would. There's a minecart back there, which happens to be blue. Letter 1. This is in the underpass. I had started out making a note of that information. I probably have not taken enough information. A pen broke. Let's hold while I fix that. You know, when I first started this game, a friend of mine came in here and warned everybody. This is the sort of thing that he gets stuck on. Be prepared, because he will not let it go. May 8th. May 8th! Dear Baron Sinclair, to begin, my name is Worth Lode. My father used to work for your father, the Right Honorable Baron Thomas Sinclair, between the years of 1915 and 1918. The former having died last month at the advanced old age of 89. May he sleep in soot and ash. He left behind his widow, 7 children, and 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a bit about my father. He lived his life towering above us, in solemn silence like many members of his and your father's generation. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington, or the famous estate in which he was stationed. He never spoke of the Baron, not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. The secrets he kept for your family he took with him underground. His elderly comrades and colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not as discreet and considered their words. During the wake, fueled by a seemingly endless supply of spirits, these venerable gentlemen embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscences might typically be dismissed as the fanciful ramblings of age, the volume and specificity of their accounts lend a certain credence to their words. Now me, I am not a presumptive man. I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house is host to secrets of this magnitude. Yet I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales, true or not. They seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. I wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps I have too much time on my hands. Perhaps, if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. I eagerly await a response from your lordship, Mr. Worth Lode. Don't give up on what you want is sometimes good. Sometimes it has not served me well. We are not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter, and we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout, particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. I don't know what the letters are telling me. That's 6 letters. We got the treasure trove. That was important. I don't see anything else. Nothing else up here I can access anyway. I can only access 2 points up here, and I've explored them both. The letters have to be important, or they wouldn't be so hidden. Secret garden is this one. Okay, so the button is for confirming. We want... This is the correct outer ring. We want a series of big circles and little circles. That's the correct outer ring. We want... How do I... Okay, that moves them one at a time. It's three lines. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. But it's like it's got like crosses on them. That. Like that. 1, 2, 3. But it's not quite like that. That's accurate. That's accurate. But it's not 100%. It should be like... I'm not sure how to describe it. And I'm not seeing anything else to manipulate here. Oh. Oh. No. No. There's so many things to mess with. This one. Reddington. That feels relevant. This particular angel feels relevant. Being associated with possibly this city. That's different, though. 8 realms in 8 months. That's on the map. The objective was simple enough, but in what order, what route, and where to start? Questions like these are the ones I tend to ignore, as planning has never been my strong suit. Well then, in the true spirit of adventure, I have departed, forsaking both map and plan. And as it happens, the road has taken me south. It seems fitting to begin the journey by visiting a fragment of the Old Kingdom, a landmark as black in realm as it is in name, and a story I feel closely connected to. This was sent in Mount Holly Estate, in Caravan Babbage, Remington, Fen, Ares, 630. You could zoom in on some of these things. Okay. So was this the first town on the route? The first of 8? The Orinda Ares variation. Due to the overwhelming amount of artifacts bearing the Orinda Ares sigil that were destroyed after the war, Morajai Basel boxes featuring the infamous black symbol are among the rarest and most valuable that can be acquired. So, Orinda Ares is black, not... Oh no, Castle Orindia, Orinda Ares. Castle Orindia, the source of the Black Prince. Orindia's symbol is this. This is all Orindia in here. When block tiles are pressed, the entire row shifts to the right, as if on rails. Forget what... Does green do anything at all? Doesn't appear to. So green are stable ones. So if I do this, if I move that up, then it should move over, yes. The game is confusing, and there's no denying that. Move that over. I can't do anything. Oh, they swap. Oh. And then I could move that over to draw 2 down. Does it matter? Green tiles swap places, swap positions. Yellow tiles always move up. This will swap it down. Oops. Oh, that's all. I don't need more. Yeah, the black flag. So Orinda Ares then is the first, or Fen Ares, Orindia. That's where the journey starts. I think. I think I'm reading this right. Map solution comes from sigils. Okay. I think the other one that we know was on the birth certificate. You're gonna go to bed now? Okay. Thank you for coming in and hanging out, though. I hope tomorrow is good for you. This one is the birth certificate, which I believe would be for, where was this? Oh, that says East Reddington. But this is Reddington. Yeah, it is. It is late. Okay. So this one is the Ziggity Zaggity. That one. Nope. Nope. Oh no, that's right. That's right. That's right. Gotta be that. It's got like mountains. But they're like, they swap positions. It's got 4 of them on even ground. Like that. I think. Looks pretty accurate. Sweet. Red. At the end of the War of the Fifth Era, after the Grand Realm of Fen Ares was established, Moragi boxes of the realm were graced with red tiles in honor of General Teskin's victory. When these tiles are pressed, all black tiles on the box turn red in triumphant victory, while all white tiles on the box turn black, serving as the outclassed and struggled reinforcements of the dwindling Desolate's army. Big oof. Oh, it's a variation where I need red tiles. Okay. I'm going to capture everything in this picture that I can. And then up close. The Royal Museum of the Ground City of Fen. I'm actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort and drop it in the mail for consistency, but I am tempted to save the postmaster a trip as it'll wind up here once again to join the other 7, which I'm pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and lessons learned along the way, and as I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. P.S. Remind Anne to replace the books I lost. My photo gallery is just a mess of exactly all of this stuff. So Orindia? Castle Orindia, yeah. Was stop 1 on the route. And it looks like Fen Ares it was the last one, because he says the other 7. Yeah, there's like hundreds and hundreds of photos. Let's see. The book Realm and Ruin gives us this one. Much more nicely than the birth certificate did. This is probably going to require hunting and 2 more finding. Yeah, that's what this one I know. That's in the front page of Realm and Ruin. That's what I was just looking at, and it's on the birth certificate you find in the archive. And this one, I forget where I I just saw it again, and I forget where so those 2 are the obvious 2. I don't remember if I've taken pictures of other. Oh, the Secret Garden. I don't remember if I've taken pictures of other complete ones, or not. idea, Fen. I might need to do some librarying. Get any further with this, because I'm not seeing any other complete ones. No, shoot. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I might need to borrow some books from the library for this, to the town, for the. This might be all I can get done in here right now. That gives me leads, though. That tells me that's how. So I need the other two keys. $11:30. Whoa. Oh right, we're still up in the air. I don't need to put it down. I have access. Nope. So I want to pick on a. Well, hold on. I am now on a hunt for two things: those last two bloody keys, and a whole lot of information regarding sigils, which I can get. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on much longer. I'm gonna finish this run out and do the bed thing myself spoon pretty soon. Good night. Wonder where the last vault key is. Dinner is served. One of these days I want to solve the bloody mirror room. that works better. That should trigger the experiment, yes. Ooh, a banana. Not ideal. Pump room works better for my purposes. Because it keeps me moving. I have a key card. I have a key card. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm getting tired. The realm of the inventory. Upgrade disc included. Ah. Uh-huh. I haven't seen that before. Hold on. An alternative to paying gem costs is utilizing a stopwatch. I have never seen a stopwatch. Repellent spray. Can remove an entire room from the... This, I haven't seen that. Contraptions. I know the broken lever is used for the power shovel and the power hammer. That I know. Lockpit, a kit I used with the metal detector, I think it was, to make the fancy thing. I haven't even found this item yet. So it's presumably one of these ones. Well, the only one that I haven't seen is the repellent spray at the stopwatch. So I haven't even seen this item yet, which implies that it's very rare. It might be the red crown, even. Courtyards become courtyard or with lots of digging. 16 total discs have been issued. How many have I found? I don't actually know. I'd have to look it up. Adjoining hallways has been the most straightforward strategy when using a hall pass. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this ever. This I've seen once in a while. This I've seen once in a while. Oh, you can refill it. That explains why the kitchen has that option. This just straight up tells you how to use the secret garden key. Okay, that was actually very good secret information I was unaware of. Ah, screw it, it's the last one. Last room. Absurd amount of coinage. Same one. That doesn't help me any. Now I recognize it, yeah. Now I recognize it. Am I just not... Is it in there and I just can't see it? And I've just been walking past it this whole time? What vault number is that? 233. This is a cipher. No idea what it means, though. You know what? The ballroom has me thinking. That weird lever that was sticking through the wall. That looks like a door behind this. That looks like an opening for... Look at it. It's the same patterning as the rest of these doors. I have a door behind it. Take me some trekking to get there. I got the steps and it's the end of the day anyway. It is a door. It's not really a door, but it's a door. Okay. Reveal. There's no chance that I could get all the way over there in 10 seconds. Zero chance. Router reset? So it's a door, but it's not a door. Okay, so I would need to intentionally draft this as close as possible, like on a short route. Because I've only got 10 seconds to make a run. That is no time. Well, hold on. I wonder what. Bear with me. I have the steps, so I'm just gonna check it out before I call it a night. I'm just gonna check it out. Yeah. Okay. I didn't draft a throne room anyway. But that's okay. We've learned much. Oh, hey. Okay, I'm calling it here. I don't have the luxury shop anyway. Okay. I'm calling it here. That was a very productive run. We learned so many things. I'm going to call it a night. Thank everyone who hung out. And I will see you all again as soon as I can get back on.